Right then, you horrible lot. This week on Burntwolf Airsoft, I'm going to be taking a look at the various types of grenade used at airsoft games, and help you, the viewer, decide in what way you would like to lose your fingers. Big thanks goes out to Adam from Odin Task for providing both the inspiration and the footage for this video. If you have a spare moment, go over to his channel and check out some of his videos. They're all jolly good stuff. Now, first things first, let's have a look at the disposables. Disposables, also known as fizzies, come in three main types, and in many different shapes and sizes within each variety. Most are striker cap types, being ignited by a giant match kind of thing. But ring pull varieties do exist. They are called disposables because you throw them away after you use them. But by all means, feel free to take the sulphurous husk back home with you. Bloody stinking things. The first and most common of these is the ball grenade. About the size of a tennis ball and filled with dried peas, they give off a decent bang and a little puff of smoke when detonated, planting peas around the surrounding area. At most game sites, these are considered to be an instant kill area, give or take hard cover. But remember, it's considered bad form to run away from any landed grenade, and if in doubt, call yourself out. Some chap spent the best part of a fiver trying to blow you up. It's only polite. Another type of fizzy commonly seen out there on the field is the flashbang or thermobaric, and they do pretty much what they say on the tin, flash and bang, much more so than your standard pea grenade. They come in a variety of different bang ratings to match the noise allowances of different game sites. Most emit one bang, but multi-bang versions do exist, and they are glorious. These things look great indoors, lacking shrapnel. On a lot of sites, these are used as a less messy alternative to pea grenades. Now, the last type of fizzy commonly seen on the field is the good old smoke grenade. Great for masking your movement and making the playing field look like a proper war zone. They're also great for smoking out the enemy team and causing respiratory problems in later life, which is why you won't see them used at many unventilated indoor sites. They come in a variety of different sizes and burn times, 5-minute burners all the way up to proper military jobbies. Always check the wind direction before throwing to avoid wasting the thing. This is the only type of fizzy that I recommend you hold on to a bit before throwing, unless it's army issue. Chuck that bugger straight away. Disposables are great grenades to throw a decent distance and great battlefield enhancers. The main drawback to these things is their one-time use. You can end up spending a fortune on these things. Also, the loud burning fuse will often give your position away. Other types of grenade found at airsoft sites are the reusables. These fall into two categories. The first go bang using shotgun or pistol primers, with different primers giving off different levels of bang. Most sites again will have their accepted level of noise and a corresponding max primer allowed for use on their fields. Reusables are great for those who like to throw a lot of grenades, but often are rather expensive to buy. But once the initial outlay is paid for, the primers can be bought fairly cheaply. Downside to these types is they're often rather heavy and are unsafe to chuck long distances, as having one of these land on your head would really ruin your day. The main advantage of reusables is they're reusable, obviously, and they are silent to deploy, meaning the opposite team would have no idea what hit them.
Yeah, 2 kills!
Other type of reusable grenade is the gas or spring charge grenade. These hold a payload of BBs, and when charged with CO2, throw the BBs all over the place. These grenades are, well, okay. The CO types are alright indoors, but I've not seen a decent spring-powered one. The main advantage of these is they're cheaper, and don't give off a noise when deployed, and they can be thrown underarm with a bit more gusto and range than the heavier types, as they're normally a lot lighter. They can, however, depending on the type, be rather fiddly long-winded things to reload. And that's a quick look over the different types of pyro found at airsoft games. Always remember, treat any type of grenade with respect.
Yeah.
Check the site's pyro usage policy before bringing anything you bought elsewhere. Store any disposables safely with caps on, away from sources of ignition.
Right, together.
Please, don't mess around with these things outside of airsoft games. They are pyrotechnics
Ready?
at the end of the day, and misuse can also lead to injury.
Clear.
As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more airsoft content. Anyway, back to what you were doing. At ease.
3, 2, 1!
Whoa! Woo!